It looks like this guy was in a 2.5 gallon before, and now he's in a 5 gallon. Didn't really make much of a difference for him. Because initially I thought it would fix this guy's I guess mood, but he's still not liking the 5 gallon. He's still it looks like he's still stressed out somehow. The water quality is much better, so I'm not too sure what's going on with this guy right now, but we're continuing to assess the situation. But this tier right here is not really leveled, so this tank, you can see the water line is not completely leveled. I think it's just the way the wiring is, this welded wire, and that it's bending, so naturally it's just the way it is, unless I put a lot of weight on these wires. But with 5 gallon or 2.5, I wouldn't necessarily worry about the bowing as much as I would with a 40 gallon, 20 gallon and above. Bowing, cracking, leaking, all of those are stresses on the glass, and on top of that I have a styrofoam anyway, so I don't really need to worry about imbalances in the rack. So there's not much I can do there. It's just the way the wires are welded, so it does have a little tilt. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move these bettas into their new location here. So I have 2 tanks here already ready to go. Now I put them sort of like horizontal, just because I thought it would look nicer if they were showcased like this. Now the other tank would be just right behind it, but I thought that would be okay. Instead of them facing this way, have the side facing front. But I decided to go with this approach, so we're gonna try that. Probably gonna do like half fresh water and half of the existing aquarium water. Maybe I should have cleaned the tanks too, but they look kind of dirty. I'll just do like half. You can probably just do the whole thing. Yeah, see, with this one I kind of have enough room to move the juice container inside. with the other setup, I can barely fit the juice container inside. So that's one full juice container of conditioned water. And each juice container is like less than a gallon, so it's gonna take maybe 2 to 3 full juice containers to fill 2.5 gallon, which makes sense. But we're not here to fully fill up an aquarium tank here. 2.5 gallon aquarium. We're only trying to fill maybe 1/3 of it. I'd say maybe I would go with even 2/3. I'll do one more juice container just for good measure, just to give them a clean tank. I think that should be good enough. Alright, so now that I have the tanks filled halfway with conditioned water, I think it's ready for us to start moving the betta. So I'm probably gonna start with the thermometer here. Just kind of move this thermometer around. Maybe have it faced there. Oh, shit. Like that. I just want to make sure there's some gaps there in between the tanks so I can still sort of do some maintenance work, maybe clean the glass if I need to. But maybe I should just clean this glass first. It is kind of crusty. It is filled with the saliva that they create from the bubble nest, so that's what I'm cleaning up right now. Alright, so that's one aquarium done. So I just don't want to make a mess. So probably gonna put that there. But I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this driftwood over. Now this driftwood is easy because everything already attached themselves to this driftwood. So it's just one piece at this point, which is really cool to see. It's a really nice looking driftwood here. And it makes a great centerpiece for any fish, any aquarium, especially on a 2.5. Just trying to get it to float. And it does support itself, which is really cool. It has like these points at the bottom where it kind of just lifts up from the ground. So as you can see, like, it's looking pretty dope, man. That's what happens when you just let nature take over and have the plant hang on to the driftwood. It just becomes one piece. There's gonna be a lot of plants like that. So now what we're gonna do is transfer the betta to his new environment. And I think this is way better than having him on top, so. Okay, now that I have him in his new environment, I'm probably gonna start emptying the water here. So, let's start with that. So let's just put that up there. Put this here. Just grab this. Oh, there's still a lot in there, right? I'm probably just gonna empty the rest in this bucket here. That looks nice though. See that? It's cleaner, much cleaner to look at. And you're probably wondering what I'm gonna do on this top tier, and I was thinking I would actually just make room for a 20-gallon lung, because the dimensions are just right for that. As we take this out, probably have to clean this later. There's a lot of mess. But what I wanted here is the the media, the biomedia here. Put in our new tank. We'll just go clean this up for later. And then after we're done cleaning it up, we're probably gonna put it like right here, side by side each other. Just gonna look really dope like that. And then we just have one more to take care of here. So probably gonna put this one aside for now. I already got the clean water going, so all we really need to do is just move things around. So this one, we're just gonna move. There's a lot of plants with this one. A lot of plants, and it's just dripping with water here. So you can see I have a DIY light reflector there. But I think it doesn't necessarily cover all of the lights. So with this new setup, I was thinking just leaving the plant like that. Now it's gonna be weird for me not to see the fish behind. That's kind of a new thing that we're trying out here. Just having the fish be a background piece to another fish tank. We're gonna try that out. So let's do that. Let's capture this guy. And there's a lot of like scum. Like, I don't know why there's a lot of scum buildup. I'm not sure if that's from the water conditioning powder that I have, or it's just from how has to do something with the water chemistry for sure. But let's go ahead and fill this tank up with some water. That getting full, just transfer the rest over here.
for some of these plants. To this tank right here. Fish tank. Probably gonna wash this one later. Yeah, there you have it. We just cleaned up the whole top rack there. Probably gonna have to lower it one notch down because the 20 gallon is 30 inches high, or actually 12 inches high, and I believe this is only measured at exactly 12, so I need to give it some space there for it to move into. But you see this, these new 2 gallons are doing pretty well in this new setup that they have here. It does look good from the side as well. Glass is a bit dirty though, so it's the one thing I have to stay on top of, is making sure the glass is clean. But I mean, yeah, these tanks are well seasoned. But they do now have a view of 2 other male betas, so I have to put a divider there. Once in a while, it's good for them to see another male, so that they can practice, you know, displaying their colors and all that stuff. They can practice just like they would in the wild. And other times you don't want them to constantly do that, because they would actually get stressed out, and when they get stressed out, they get you know, they get hit with all sorts of diseases and not good stuff. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm just cleaning up these watermarks here. There's just too many watermarks. I feel like the other tank has a lot of watermarks in between the glass. It's kind of annoying as we look ahead into the other tank. But I think we'll just leave it like that. Yeah, I'm really liking the second row here, or this row. I'm gonna stop calling it second row, because technically this is the first row, the second row, and this is the third row. So I'm just gonna generalize and call it a row, but I do like this row. And if you look back, yeah, it does look nice having it like that. It's just not even, because like I said, the way the wires were welded together, it's just not physically possible unless I apply a lot of weight. So the bottom tanks are doing really well. I don't think the Monstera is gonna make it down there, but I'm still monitoring it. But apart from that, the guppies are doing fine. They're getting along with the bettas in each of the tanks down below. So I hope you liked the video, and I'll go clean up these fish tanks, and I'll put them right beside the 2 existing up there, so that we have a completed row, and then all we have left is the above row up there. So stay tuned for that, and I guess I'll catch you in the next video.